Good morning to you. This is Pastor Brown, my day 2 in Delhi, even as we continue with the project of Universal Spiritual Adventures. So I look forward to day 2 and the places that we are going to be visiting and people that we are going to be meeting along the way. And at the end of the day, we want to be sure that we do what God wants us to do and experience what God Himself has put together for us. It's a good God. Never forget that it's a good God. In my previous video, I mentioned how important it is for one not to lose what God has given, what God has blessed you with. And if you have not watched that video, this is the video here. When the king was in charge, the structure behind me was his banquet. The banquet of the king later became the kitchen of the British when they took over. And that again reminds me of the fact that when you lose your liberty, ultimately what is going to happen is that you lose everything. So even the banquet of the king could become the kitchen of those who took it from them. And I want to show you the significance of when you have refused to lose what God has blessed you with. When what God has blessed you with is actually working for you, is visible for all eyes to see. The difference between the two is obvious. So I pray that you will not lose what God has given to you, because it is beautiful when you have it with you. In this video, I will also show you a few stops that I had along the way. Beautiful places, even as I focus on the primary objective of this video, showing you how it looks like when you are in charge, when you are in control, when it has not been taken from you. Liberty is your portion. So this place is Old Delhi, and I can see that everything looks very old. Never will meet us where we are going. So this is our pilot who is flying us around the Old Delhi. So what's the name of the pilot? Your name? Gazu. Gadu. Okay. So Gadu is the pilot who is flying us around the Old Delhi.
He has good legs.
Good legs indeed. Liberty people, you can see that if this is called the Old Delhi, if you see, you will know why it is called the Old Delhi. Indeed, it is Old Delhi, because everything looks very old, and that makes the place very unique. And plenty of rickshaw drivers that you can expect to see. It's a very vibrant city, it's a very active city. Everybody is up and doing, and everybody is busy with what I believe will lead to their source of income and bless them and give them the daily bread needed. And one thing I have seen concerning India is that you can't be lazy and survive in India. India is a place of the survivor of the fittest. Both old and young, everybody is doing something. The way the wires are, no accident, no nothing with the electricity and
They are all covered wire.
covered. Okay, so everybody is safe working on that. Thank you. Thank you. So as you can see, I'm told that this is the biggest mosque in the northern part of India. So I'll be stepping up to see what are the activities going on right inside the building. Just a little bit of history. This place is the biggest mosque in the northern part of India. It was built by one family, and the same family that built this place equally built Taj Mahal and also built the Red Fort. This was the family ruling the land of India before the British took over. And the British came, fought against this family, and of course won the battle, and British became the power that was ruling the land until such a time that independence came. And this place, which is the biggest mosque, has this particular entrance where the king would use. This place is referred to as the royal entrance to this ground. I will take you a bit closer to the entrance that was used by the ruler. So I'm moving a bit closer there. The king would use this entrance when he visited this site for prayer. This is referred to as a holy pond, where the Muslims would come and do the needful. I'm making my way into the inner court of the ground, and that is what I'm about to do now, even as I show you how the entrance looks like from this very point, stepping into the marble ground. Now this is the inner court of the mosque ground. I am at India Gate. This place is called India Gate. Let me say this to you quickly about the India-British soldiers, because they did play a significant role in various wars fought by the British Empire in World War I, 1914 to 1918. Over 1.3 million India soldiers served in various theaters, including France, Belgium, Mesopotamia, and in the eastern part of the continent of Africa. They also engaged in war in World War II. 1939 to 1945, approximately 2.5 million Indian soldiers fought in various campaigns in World War II, 1939 to 1945. And they also fought in North Africa, Italy, and Southeast Asia. Also in Anglo-Afghan Wars, 1839 to 1842, 1878 to 1880, including 1919. Indian soldiers participated also in these conflicts, which were fought between the British Empire and the Emirate of Afghanistan. Again, the Indian-British soldiers also fought in Anglo-Sikh Wars in 1845 to 1846, 1848 to 1849. In my future video, I have a program put together for the Sikhs. So some people will be able to know who are the Sikhs. So I have a video for that. So including Sikhs, they fought on both sides of this conflict, which were fought between the British East India Company, BEIC, that I mentioned in my previous video, and the Sikh Empire. India Rebellion of 1857, also known as the Sepoy Mutiny. India soldiers, primarily from the Bengal Army, rebelled against British rule, leading to a widespread uprising. Again, in Burma campaigns, that was in 1885, 1920s, and 1930s. India soldiers fought in various campaigns in Burma. Now we have it to be Myanmar country, which was a British colony at the time. So Northwest Frontier Province campaigns, 1840s to 1940s. Indian soldiers also participated in numerous campaigns along the Northwest Frontier Province, now known as Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Pakistan, which was a volatile region during the British Raj. So soldiers who participated in different wars, this is what the British Empire put together as a monument dedicated to their memory, and their names inscribed on the wall. So this is what this place is meant for, and the place is called India Gate.
Now, this is what comes to mind as I go through the past of the India-British soldiers who waged wars and wars and wars and wars. What stands out is this: in this life, we are here to fight, we are here to confront. My prayer for you as you watch this video is that you will be the one who will overcome, you will be the winner over all the battles in your life. These soldiers fought different wars, and this monument is put together for their remembrance. At the end of it all, may you be remembered that you won. This is my prayer for you, even as I take you around this India Gate memorial site for the soldiers who lost their lives.
Greetings, Liberty people. Welcome to the Pink City, the capital city of the state of Rajasthan, Jaipur. In the state of Rajasthan, here in Jaipur, I'll be visiting the city palace that is still very, very active, and that is where the current king resides. So there will be a comparison with that palace of the king here in Jaipur and the palace in Delhi, which was taken from the previous ruler. So you look at the state and you make it to be like two lives, two people. And I want you to compare the states of these two people and the state of these two palaces together. That is what this video is all about. That you must ensure that you don't lose what God has given to you. And that is the purpose of this video, telling you not to let anyone, any power, anywhere take from you what is yours. Let's go to the city palace here in the state of Rajasthan, Jaipur, the capital city. Let's go.
Welcome to Rajasthan, welcome to Jama.
So this is Jaipur, old city, and I'm making my way towards the observatory within the old city, the pink city of Jaipur. And right in front of me is the city palace, which will be my final stop for today. So this is observatory. In the city of Jaipur, this is the palace of the reigning king. As we speak now, this is where the king resides. This is still an active palace. This is the current palace. Here is the museum within the palace. One of the guards within the palace of the current king here in the city of Jaipur, in Rajasthan. The lady here is the younger sister of the current king. This will obviously take you to the past of this family. Then we'll come here. This is the mother of the current king. This is the grandmother of the current king. here in the city of Jaipur in Rajasthan, and all of them are still alive. Then I enter into this next room where there are more old pictures or pictures of the past, and of course some trophies that are available inside this second room that I just made my way into. And here is the picture of the big man, the current king. So if you want to see how the current king of the city of Jaipur in Rajasthan looks like, this is the man right there. This man is a professional. This man draws, sells old painting and convert everything to new and make it unique. This is a brilliant man in this palace that is still very active. So tell me your name.
My name is Hanuman.
So his name is Anwar. So whenever you come to the palace here in Jaipur, ask for Anwar and you'll get the best painting from him. Stay blessed. When you are able to keep what God has given to you, it looks like this. But when you allow anyone for that matter to take what is yours from you, it looks like this. And that is the purpose of this video. And that again reminds me of the fact that When you lose your liberty, ultimately what is going to happen is that you lose everything. So even the banquet of the king will become the kitchen of those who took it from them. Seek liberty, because liberty is key to achieving destiny. You cannot be in bondage and expect destiny to become a reality. Seek liberty, and you shall find.